Okay. Looking good. Good. Liking it. All right. Can't get these ads out of the way real fast. It starts in 13. Well, hello, Prince. How's it going, homie? Gonna get some ads in just a second, so gonna start once those are over. Oh, my lights.
Haha. There we go. All right. Yeti is closed down. Add break-ins in 55 seconds. Perfect. Cool. Man, Twitch does really not like that bitrate though. I will say that much. Gotta love it though. Okay, we are back in action. All right. Welcome. Did a little bit of re-shenaniganing-y with the setup a little bit, make things a little bit easier, especially to see this stuff over off of this side. So I noticed the last time we had done all of this is a wee bit hard to see. All right. So tonight, and don't mind mind the cut on the finger. The cat was not happy when our playtime was happening. She was like, you need to stop that. We're gonna make some agar tonight. And before we get started on that, I do need to grab a sheet of paper so that way I can actually kind of explain. And speaking of cat, I'm busy. I need to grab a sheet of paper so we can kind of write out and demonstrate what agar actually is. All right, so Yeah, that'll be fine. Agar. Actually, you know what? I have a whiteboard. Let's just use the whiteboard real fast. This will be easier to kind of do. All right. Okay, let's go over to this camera. 180 flip desk cam. Read it right ways up. Yeah, you definitely could. Let's see if I can't flip that guy. That's actually a very good point. Would that be filters? Whiteboard is also great. Yeah, I wonder if I could flip that though. It's actually kind of a good question. But the music just died, and I'm alone with my thoughts, and that's never fun. Let's try to do... Nah, let's not do that one. That's gonna give me a headache looking at. Did it when it's some Warhammer paint streams? Nice. That's actually a really good point. Let's look. Flip horizontal. Haha, there we go. We can do it that way. It's actually a good call. As you can see me just sliding across. Ooh, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna have to play with that because you can kind of see it's like at a bit of an angle. So I have to play around with that. Where actually is my Sharpie? Alrighty. So tonight we're gonna be doing some agar. So now, what is agar, you might ask? That is actually a beautiful question. Think of it kind of like, instead of mushrooms growing on, say, poop on a tree, so we can kind of do, I can't really do the poop, or a tree. We are going to give it its own home to live on. So usually you've got on poop, trees, grass maybe a little bit, and then a couple other things, but those are kind of the three that I have seen mushrooms grow on. We're gonna do what's called agar. So agar itself is actually a nutrient that comes from seaweed, funny enough. But if I can grab the right package. Luckily, if you go to the beautiful thing called Amazon, you can buy it. In this case, it's actually kind of in, is this Thai? I want to say that might be Thai writing itself. So give it a little bit of that stuff and then a little bit of nutrients, which in this case is going to be liquid malt extract, which I think comes from, oh God, this is going to be bad, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to just all come across. Comes from brewing. So you can't get that. Organic dry malt extract. So it's basically something of like a brewing byproduct, I guess you could say. I'm not really quite sure the term. So we got some of the extract, some agar, and we're gonna put it onto these little plates. And I totally just dropped stuff, which is always fun. So these plates are just basically sterilized, like they come pre-sterilized, which is handy, Petri dishes. You're gonna fill them up probably about halfway or so, and then let them cool. And they turn into this like really hard, kind of like really stiff Jello, I want to say. I do like, and thank you again, Prince, for suggesting this, but I do like this actual where you can see what I'm doing. So I will actually steal that, but I do need to play with how this thing's set up. So definitely thank you for that. Definitely have to do that off stream though. But I like it. So now that we know what we're gonna do, we need to assemble all of the equipment. So we've got our handy dandy lab notebook, which as Adam Savage, not Ben Savage, good Lord, always says, if you don't write it down, it's not science. And here we try to make sure to keep Adam Savage happy. And I kind of think I didn't actually press the record button that I wanted to do, but that's besides the point. All right, so first up, we're gonna do this in a little different method because I don't really feel like busting out, oh Lord, the old pressure canner. So instead, we're gonna use an Instapot, which now that I'm looking at it, where is the power cord? Oh, I did put it back in there. Sick. I bought this thing like several months ago and haven't touched it because I was waiting to actually stream me doing this. Don't mind all of this, so I just kind of put it all in there. Ooh. Bam. All right, so partially the other reason I wanted to do an Instapot is pressure cookers kind of scare me. Especially, nope, not gonna make that joke. That joke would have been bad. I was about to make a joke about a marathon. But I don't think that'd have been very bueno. And so, besides doing this, I do also kind of want to give you guys a bit of an update on the mushrooms. So this is, actually I don't have to turn that back around. The second flush of the pink oysters that we did a little while ago. The other ones weren't doing so hot, but these ones are turning out just magnifico, or magnificent. All right. Let's go ahead and hope I have power cable handy. I do. Oh, that's kind of a short guy. Come here, Mr. Power Cable. Oh, am I gonna have to, nope. I just need to, don't mind me. Oh God. Messing with stuff, probably shouldn't. All right, everything's good. Everything's fine. You're all good. Just trying to make sure that nothing bad happens when I plug this in. Because we have Scully watching, and I don't want to make her sad. Do you like the emotes, Prince? So those ones were actually done by Scully. Okay. Where the hell is the power on this thing? Hey, it's off and ooh, it made a beep. Are beeps good? Beeps are always good, right? Okay, so I'm looking for a very specific button, but I'm not seeing it. But we're gonna consult Handy Dandy Notebook because I actually made a habit of writing this down ahead of stream so I remember what I was doing. So first off, we're gonna need our water, which I've got quite a bit of it. We're gonna need our agar, which, come to think of it, I don't have my measuring devices. Let me go find that real fast. Don't mind me. All right, measuring device obtained. And don't ask why it is one that can fit in your pocket. We're not going to talk about that, okay? So we got our measuring device, so we can measure out 10 grams of agar and then 15 grams of our malt extract. And we got about 400 mils up in our Nalgene because of where I live. Nalgenes are ubiquitous. Yep, we're gonna add hot water to Instapot, which I do need to go grab a little cup for that so we can get that cooking. Ooh. That makes a funny noise. I like that. I could just sit here and play with that all day. Good Lord. Yeah, let's go grab us a little kettle so we can get some of this hot water going. Now I'll just grab, ¿Dónde estás las? Looks big enough. Should be able to add 400 in there. Yeah, let's do a different one actually. Now we're not going to tell Skull whatsoever, because all we're doing is heating up water in this, I promise. I already had to buy her measuring stuff because I used it last stream. I'm not buying new pans. Bang. Well, let's definitely hope that doesn't happen. All right, we got our pot. I'm advertising that I got pot on stream. All right. Let's get out the handy dandy little scale. So then, you make it a biohazard, you buy a new one? Maybe. It's not a biohazard. It's not that chemical X stuff that we did last time. Like Roman calls it. Or Hikaru, or whoever it was that said that last time. Let's grab this guy. And then, so we're getting all professional up in here. Our beakers, our magnetic stir bar. Because we're fancy up in this bitch. Pulling out a knife already. Well, she made a comment that if I had messed up the pan and turned it into a biohazard, I have to buy a new set, which I already got the new set of measuring stuff the other day off of Amazon. So I did buy her new ones. And this, my good friends, is a magnetic stir plate. If you're curious about what it does, it can go fast and it can go hot. Stealing my pots to stream? I mean, it happens. If we weren't gonna use them, why do we have them? Pans now? I'm not buying new ones. Hikaru, I'm not allowing that. No. All right, so then we're gonna actually jump up to this guy, which is actually a 500 milliliter. And then I do need a quick other measuring thing, real fast. Can I do 100 mils? Aha, I can. We're set. Just open his Amazon right now. You won't win this fight. I will win this fight. Hikaru, I will. I promise you I will. Maybe not promise, but I'll do my best. Never. Alrighty, let's grab about 100 mils. Okay, so we got 100 mils from yield Nalgene of water. Throw this guy up into her. Okay, and then we're gonna need to add 10 grams of our agar. And so let's just use this little piece of paper that we had up in here, kind of measure it out. And if you ever want a trick on how to measure out powdery substances on a scale, I'm about to teach you. Not that I would know this. I learned this in science class, I promise. Take me long as I said for the last time that there be. Yeah, no worries, man. Oh God. That's not working out like I wanted it to. It's been a while since I've cut paper, okay? Don't judge me. And now I'm just dropping stuff. I'm all flustered. All right, and so basically right now I'm just making a quick little, it's called a weigh boat in scientific terms, I guess. It's these little plastic dishes that you can just use to zero out on your scale and then basically dispose of, but I don't have any of those, so we're gonna make do real fast. I hear the cat meowing. All right. So now we got this guy, and we're gonna kind of make an X on here. And that just makes it a little bit easier to pour stuff into. Actually, I changed my mind. We're gonna do origami tonight. All right, so that registers. Wait, no, I don't want ounces. I want grams. Come on, I'm used to grams. There we go. Gotta make sure the product is all awake. I don't know why I said awake. All right. Don't you do it, little bastard. Okay, we good? All right, now. Oh, get in there. God damn. So much white powdery stuff up in here. All right, that's 6. Is this whole thing 10 grams? I don't see. Oh, it's 25 grams. Okay, whew. I was very kind of sad if we were going to use all of this or not. Oh, 9.27. We're getting there, getting close. Oh, maybe not. Oh, on the fucking money. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's 10 grams on the dot. Okay, maybe not. I spoke too soon. It's 10.02. But in this game, close enough works. All right, now the main thing is that we don't fucking spill this. Okay, be very gently. Throw that in there. And it looks phenomenal. probably not the best stirring ever. I mean, it looks kind of gross, to be totally honest with you. All right, bam. So we got that going. The next thing up that we need to do is add in our nutrients. But before we do that, I am actually going to get our hot water going, because I feel like that might take a little bit of time. So let's bust out our hot plate. And I think I'm just gonna steal this plug. Light, please don't turn out when I do this, because it looks like you might. And if you do, I'm gonna be kind of sad. Ha, you didn't, perfect. All right, no, we're gonna turn that to this. Oh, and it's magnetic, I forgot that. Oh my goodness. Hello? There we go. All right, let's get out our 400 mils. We're just gonna do it 100 mils at a time, I think. Why? Because I trust this measuring cup more than I do the Nalgene. So we got 100. Mm, 200. A little bit more than that. And let's see if we have enough. Oh, Nalgene was actually on point. That's kind of surprising, to be totally honest with you. All right, we got our 400 mils cooking. Now, we just have to make sure I do not, for the love of God, knock that over. Because if not, I'm gonna have a bad time. All right, now let's go ahead and get our nutrients all done up. And let's just get that bitch of boiling. All right, first up, we gotta make sure to zero out our paper. And then grab out the nutrient. Kniff. Those are the chemical X go into the pot with the rest of the stuff? Not yet. Not quite yet. Oh God. All right, let's not cut ourselves. Because I'm already wounded from the cat earlier. All right, so how much do we need again? 15 grams, okay. All right, let's, oh God, this is gonna be, oh shit. Okay, that's 11, 13.5, 15.14. All right. So we overshot just a little bit. Oh, I just inhaled that. Lovely. Oh, and it just did that. Oopsies. All right, well, we'll just have to deal with that in a minute. Come on now. It smells like beer. Okay. Now the next dangerous part begins. Adding the rest of this in there. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Oh, we did it. And now we gotta stir it up, and oh God, that's Hold on. Let's see if we can't show you the chunkiness that's up in here. I gotta grab something to stir that with 1 second, because it is clumpy. No, Jasmine, don't go in there. And I just went out and grabbed a straw to do some stirring of this with, and Scully was just like, "What are you doing? Why are you in the utensil thing again?" It's a straw that I purchased, so we're good. All right, let's actually move our pocket scale away. All right, let's get some stirring. Oh God, there's one of the lights. I'm gonna have to turn on my other one. And I come outside and immediately the cat starts going off. It just figures, honestly. Can you boil faster, please? Oh, you're not even hot yet. Good Lord. You have failed me, heat stirrer. But that's okay. All right. She's still a little clumpy. Let's see if we can't give it the good old shake. Now, is this recommended? I have no idea. This is the first time I'm doing this. Ooh, doesn't that look like a tasty, tasty beverage? But I mean, it seems to dissolve the majority of everything, so should be good. Cool. All right, so we got our 400 mils going. And then we apparently need to get this guy going with some water. Ooh. All right, so now, do you want to do keep warm? No. Where's the off button? Cancel. Pressure level, pressure cook. Slow cook, does it give me an option for temperature? No. Why not use the fancy stirring thing? You actually have a point, but, haha, I'm actually using the stirring thing to heat up the water right now. So I need that guy to do its business. So kind of can't do both, unfortunately. I mean, I could go put that on the stove, but that is a good point. Steam. What is saute? Okay. Maybe saute will do it? Yeah, we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna keep that ready to rock and roll, but I do think I need. All right, I'll turn you off. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me here. I do like the little, oh, what you call it, the tones that it's playing. That is kind of nice, if I'm being honest with you. All right, let's go ahead and get another bit of water going. There should be a max fill on this thing somewhere. I don't remember which one it is. Aha, I found it. Cool. Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and get this water on the kettle going while we wait for the other bits to go. That is an interesting smell coming off of my stirring plate. Yeah, why not use the rest of the kitchen stuff? Mostly just to give Scully a little bit of anxiety of just like, what are you doing now? I'm just kidding, just kidding. Oh, and Jasmine's in here. Of course you are. Hello, cat. All right, so how hot does this need to be? Very hot water. Well, if I can do that, it's obviously not good to go. Come to, hello. What are you doing? Go get her. The cat, oh yeah, there's Scully. The cat is like, oh, what is she doing? I don't know what's happening. Things are going on. All right. So while we're waiting on that, let me throw this in the sink real fast. So I think we're not gonna need it any longer. And now, one thing I am really curious about with this whole process is the two containers that you see there with the orange caps. Those are actually, one of them is a little bit too tall. So I'm gonna try and do it on its side, which may or may not work out that well. Oh no, for you? Yeah, that's no doubt. That is no doubt at all. So yeah, like when I actually put this inside of here, it stands up just a little bit too tall. So we're gonna try and do a little bit of cockeyed. Whether it'll work or not, we'll see. Gotta get him while he's distracted. Exactly. You gotta catch me when I'm unprepared. Like gaming, for example, that's usually a very fast way to do that. All right, so that's good. Now I don't really want to leave this going for too long out here, just in case, because I do have that bish on high. All right. Well, so while we're kind of waiting on this, how's everybody's night going so far? Oh, I should have wet that down a little bit first. Whoopsies. Is everyone doing good? Staying warm, staying hydrated? And speaking of hydration, gotta grab out some water. Talking is thirsty business. Okay, I mean, that's kind of hot. That's not water weight. So if I grab this one, definitely yell at me. I just take a good old swig. How does this smell? Oh, what? Man, that smells... What does that smell like? Hold on. It smells like almost beer that's not quite there. I don't know. That's a weird smell. It reminds me of something though. Didn't you learn in science class to waft straight up smell? Yeah. It's been a lot of years though. And I mean, it's all natural stuff. Concentrated brewer's wort. Yeah, brewer's wort. Organic malt extract, and then agar. So we're good. Smells like chapstick. Yes on lips and gives gives Scully a kiss. Ask what it smells like. Okay, we have sharp objects in the house, so probably not. Just gonna throw it out there. And yeah, a nice house full of sharp objects. Bad news bears for me, 100%. See those emojis or emotes that she just posted up? That's basically what would happen to me. I'm just trying to move these around. It's bugging my OCD. Sharp objects, dangerous always. Full send. I mean, if I really feel like going to the hospital, sure. But tonight is not that night. Catch me at about 3 a.m. when the thoughts start to creep in. Then we can start talking about that. Very hot water. All right, we're gonna call that good on that. But before we do, chat trying to unalive Derpa today, you're not wrong. You are not wrong at all, my dear. So before we actually get started on this next step, because I know myself, I'm gonna grab an oven mitt because knowing my dumbass, I am actually going to pour this on myself, and I don't really feel like doing that. Let's not get 3rd degree boiling water burns on stream tonight. Let's just not have that being a thing, please. 10 out of 10 does not sound very fun. Safety first, we try. All right. So, I'm gonna unscrew this, and that is about to boil, so I don't know. Shit. That's what I was afraid of. Do I have a... Oh, I do have a funnel. Oh my goodness. That's gonna make life so much easier. Yes. Ooh. Oh, God. That didn't help that much, actually, come to think of it. So we had a little bit of loss. Just a little bit. Now Scully's funnel is in play. This is actually my funnel. So we're all good. All right. And then how much did that turn out to be? Definitely more than 400, but that's okay. That's kind of what we wanted. I'm gonna throw the top onto this guy. I don't know how far I should put that down, but should be good for the moment. Hey, Jasmine. And let's grab this water before I spill it even further. Okay, we're good. And that's why we have a cutting mat, folks. Because otherwise that shit would be all over the place. All right, let's see where, come on, Jasmine, where this water is at. Jasmine, be very, very careful. I have very, very hot water in my hands. All right, so let's throw down our safety mat. All right. And the reason I did the safety mat is so it doesn't melt this guy. And now, let's throw on another oven mitt so we can pour all this water up in here. And I promise that's just water. It's just the sink. It's just the sink. All right, put the lid back on there. Put this back in the kitchen because I'm running out of table space. And now we need to kind of transfer over our little agar mix, which looks like kind of separated a little bit. Water. It's just a sink, remember? Just the sink. Okay, looks like we got it all swirled back in action. Perfect. If I remember right, if I can take 200 mils out of this guy and put it over here, we should be good. Lemonade time. Good Lord, no. Absolutely not. But the really cool thing with these bottles, you see this lip right here? It's actually a non-spill lid, or lip, I should say, which is specifically designed for doing exactly stuff like this. Now we're gonna throw this all the way up to that line, which I think is about where I need to be. And we don't want to put it on too tight. We want to just have it like kind of tight. We don't want to like hawk it down. Okay. So now, come on. I think we're good to add this in there. At this point, you should buy a whole new kitchen. I'm working on it, okay? Oh, okay. I'm trying to save up enough money so we can buy our own house. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. All right, I need my rings back. Why? Because it will help with stuff moving around. Supposedly. It's a new sub goal to buy a kitchen. Yeah, probably about 1,000 per month. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be opposed to that. Oh God, I almost just put my hand in there. Let's see, will that work? It will. Perfect. Okay, I do need to add some more water to this guy because it's not quite where I want it to be, because we're trying to do like a full-on water bath. Based off of the instructions I found, at least. Okay, that should about do it. Perfect. And now, I know you guys can't quite see it that well. So we've got our little 200 guy chilling here. We got our big boy right there, and the caps are not all the way on. So that way, it will sanitize. All right, so now we want to do keep warm. 20 minutes for more, maybe? And how do I start? Are you going? Hello? It says manual, but I see rice, multigrain, porridge, steam, yogurt, pressure cook, keep warm, pressure level, slow cook, saute, poultry, bean, chili, meat stew, soup, and broth. Let's try a saute. For 20 minutes, I believe is the number that we're going for. As soon as you're gonna turn into bean chili, maybe. We will see. And that's still really warm. Oh, beeping at me. We good? It's on. I think it's making noises. Just go. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna kind of let it do its thing for a little bit. Wait. Jasmine? No. Okay, so let's review our notes. So add hot water to Instapot up to almost level of agar, which we did. Close the lid and set to manual for 20 minutes. Open and allow to cool to 120 degrees Fahrenheit before pouring. Okay. So I think we're pretty good to kind of, that's still quite hot. Let's not touch that. You should know better than that, Derpa. I wish I had some baggy clothes thingies, but I do not, which is unfortunate. So I have quite a bit of stuff that's just open. And Jasmine's up here now. You can see her in the other cam. No, this is not kitty treats. I know the door's closed and I'm talking to stuff. You think you're gonna get treats, but you're not. No, man. It's a very good try though. Is it just time to supervise? Oh, hey, actually you are gonna get a treat. Are you watching? Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, you definitely came running. No, come here, dummy. Come on, up. Up. All right, hold on. I gotta switch the camera. Gotta switch the camera. Hold on. Oh, you dropped it. There you go. Who's not getting treats? I'm not watching. All I see is Scully's pots. No, that's all you get. That's all you get. At least for right now. But if I don't put them away, you're gonna be a menace. So every time I do, you are an absolute menace, cat. Ugh. Don't try to trip me up here, gato. All right. So thank you for the treats. That's what Jasmine says. Such a good cat. Treat for dealing with all those toxic chemicals in the room. All of the chemicals in here are fine. I promise. Huh, Jasmine? Yeah, no, dude, I don't have any in my hand. I was petting you. Are you coming up or not? I'm trying to. Okay, I guess not. And you're now on the main camera, cat. Or at least you were. The void is here, people. I know. What's going on? Still light a fire, room is looking cloudy. Well, that could also be because she just had treats, and here in about probably 5 to 10 minutes, it's gonna smell like beans up in here. Just straight beans. The darkness is here. All right, so while this guy is going, got to get out our plates. So I couldn't think of the term. But unfortunately for when we do those guys, we got to turn on our flow hood, which is actually, you can't even see my hand. Our flow hood is this way, and that will get a little loud here shortly. Yeah, dude, it's just straight beans. Man, that smells weird. Sorry, I just got distracted from weird smells from the electrical equipment. Maybe this thing has just like never been used, because it smells like brand new. You know that like smell you get whenever you have new equipment that you turn on? It's smelling like that, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if I like that. How do I see the time? Oh, we still got 15 minutes left. All right. So, like I was just saying before our ADHD hit, we got to get out these guys for our foam hood for once these come out. But the other item that we're going to need for this is actually a temperature gauge. Jasmine, no, I'm about to sit down there. Don't you do it. Thank you, cat. We got to grab out our temp gun. So this is just a handy dandy little temperature gauge, or I can put 94.8. What is this guy at? 86. Oh, what about this? Oh, my hot plate is at 126.5, 125. What? Can you see her paws at all? Her paws are like right here. What? All right, Jasmine, hold still. I want to see how warm you are. 77.5 degrees. Okay. Not me taking the temperature of the cat. Not at all. All right, so anyways, basically what we're gonna do is once these bottles come out, we're gonna take its temperature, because agar supposedly is, what? At, the best time to actually pour it is at 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Cat is cold. Dude, she really is. But it's also, since it's a laser, she's like, oh my God, I hear laser. Ah. Hello? Can you see it? This is a really bad idea for me to be playing with this right here. You can't see it, can you? Hold on. To show you what I mean with this cat. Hey, Jasmine. Jasmine, look. Over here, dummy. Hey, look. Oh, you missed it. You just missed it. Oh, where'd it go? All right, I'll stop, Jasmine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was in the middle of explaining something, cat. And then I saw the fact that you were about the laser, which is just the thermometer gun. I know, I'm sorry. You just do that entirely too funny. We're just playing with the cat on stream tonight, guys. Just playing with the cat. All right, so we got this guy going, we got our plates, we got this guy, we got our gloves. Man, you can't even see that up over there. We got our mushrooms that we want to clone out. I do want to get out some other cultures that I end up buying in order to actually clone them and put them onto agar, but I don't think that we should really bust them out too early, mainly because I don't want them to get heated up and get on the agar and then kind of get a little bit too overheated and die, kind of like me during the summertime or in the sun because of how absolutely pale that I am. I mean, you see some little bit of tinge, but that's mostly just freckles and hair. So we kind of can't do that. But what we can do in the meantime is kind of get this cleaned up just a touch, because we are going to need a clean work surface as much as we can before we get started on this. All right. Let's grab out some paper towels because I need to go buy some. Did you totally just lock that door when I had you chase the laser to it? I think you did. All right, paper towels, donde estas? Don't tell Scully that I'm stealing paper towels. So definitely need to buy some more, but she don't need to know that just yet. And also, I don't have that out here. I have it in the room. Watch out, dude. All right, we got our paper towels. And though I don't actually have a good place to keep them. Now that I'm thinking about that, that needs to change, which just gave me an idea for some more content. What? Come here. Are you gonna jump up? Hello. What would happen if you point the laser to your own forehead while the cat is looking at you? Fucking death. Absolutely not. What is it, Jasmine? So, death would happen. And I don't really feel like doing that right now. Let's add some more of this isopropyl alcohol. All right, Jasmine, you're kind of in my seat here, kitty cat. Watch your butt, watch your butt. There you go. Oh, looks like we got some ads. Oh, it's doing funny things though. It's boiling. Oh, and there's water coming off of it too. Should I seal that or vent it? Yeah, we're gonna vent that just in case. Because oh my God. That just kind of actually made me a little bit scared. All right, let's add some more of this in here. I know, Jasmine, what's happening? The lab assistant is back tonight, everybody. The promise of treats was too much to keep her away. All right, we got our isopropyl back in action, and that just got into a cut. That's always fun. So we're gonna need to do a little bit of, let's move our mushrooms first. Cleaning up of our shenanigans from earlier. Let's move you over there for now. Ooh. That is hitting my light and fucking... Ooh, we're gonna move this. Yeah, we're gonna move that. So I don't want it to actually cause my light any harm. Because, oh my God, I'm actually a little bit scared by that. Oh, Lordy. Why did you just stop? All right, so we're at vent, which is good because we don't want to seal it, I don't think. Oh, so scary, Jasmine. So very scary. Oh, what's happening up in here? So many stinking Discord notifications. But let's check on this music real fast because we are actually almost done. Ooh, what should we turn this to? Kind of feeling some electric. Yeah. Electric sounds nice. Alrighty, folks. We've got how much longer? 7 minutes left, which is perfect. Let us leave that at normal. See what happens. All right, so I suppose at that point, we'll look at what other cultures we end up having. So if I remember right, I've got blue oyster and lion's mane chilling in here. Right next to the butter. Yep, lion's mane and our blue oyster, which is perfect. So we can go ahead and try to clone out some of that once we get to that point. And of course, Jasmine is just chilling, which I'm surprised you are not like super scared by the hissing, bubbling machine that's over here. Okay. So that's all clean. Where did my paper go? Bean chili for the... I'm more scared for the kitchen stuff. Bean chili for all viewers. Sprinkle a little lion's mane on my chili, please. I can try. All right, so... Oh God. Let's turn this over real fast. We're going to clone the pink oysters, which we've already saw earlier in the stream. And the blue oysters, which I picked that up from a local shop here in town just recently. And then our lion's mane. So we've got a total of 3 different cultures that we can do tonight, which is actually going to be really cool. Or really hot, depending on which way you look at it. Wouldn't you say, Jasmine? What? I don't have any more treats, dude. Yeah, I don't have any more treats. I'm sorry. Poop looked like an ordinary road. Did it really? Well, yeah. I can see what you mean by that. I was trying to do the like little poop emoji, but I can't really draw that well. Maybe something like that? I mean, that's kind of a little bit better. Let's see if I can't do a little like swirl action. Actually, that is better. That's a snowman. It's not a snowman. It's poop. I mean, kind of, sort of. All right, so we got 5 minutes left. But to be totally honest with you, I don't know if we should pull it out now or if we should wait. So I feel like, but then again, this is also completely new, and I'm also following a little bit of instructions with a little bit more of improv, mainly due to the fact that I'm using a different style Instapot than the one that I actually found online. But let's see. Oh, you saw it. I'm so sorry. Nope. Not gonna play that anymore. Patience is a virtue. Well, sir, I have none. Or a very incredibly low amount of it. But come to think of it, I do kind of want to see if I have an extra. Oh no, those are magazines. I'm trying to see if I have an extra arm for, or did I already use that? No, I didn't. For my tripod, because if that's the case, I might actually be able to make this look better for next week's stream. There's more adapters, more magazines. So many of them. I could have sworn I put it in here. Did I move that? I don't think I did. But I must have. Oh, there's my pop filter for my microphone, which does not honestly do me any good right now. Where, oh where could I have put that? Because with Prince's suggestion of actually flipping the camera around, I do like that a lot better than the way that I was doing it previously. So I definitely want to use that more for the future. Because it absolutely looks so much better, especially when trying to write things and such. Oh, I'm on your tail, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. The lab assistant has her spot. Hi, Jasmine. All right, we got 2 minutes left to kill. What can we do with 2 minutes? Plenty, actually. That's more than enough time for me. Hey, hey! Now I'm curious where I did put that tripod. Oh, I found it. That's what I was after. And I definitely did not mean to do that. It's basically this guy is going to screw in to the tripod that this guy's on, give me some extra reach so it can kind of come out like that. And we have a little bit more of the tabletop because you can only see to about right here. So it'll be real nice for some adjustability. Definitely keep that off the side. Oh, did I move too quickly? I'm sorry. What are you doing? Hello. What? Hydrate or dehydrate? Alright, alright, alright. I think you should find a way to manipulate the profit into your science streams, being the oh no lady. You know, I probably could, some way. But I'll drink to that, my good sir. Jasmine, come on. Ow, 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 ow. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, got a minute left. As a soundbite to the stream deck. Yeah, certainly. A channel point thing or sound alert. Okay. Where did my phone go actually? Ah. Let me add this real fast. God, there's so many notifications. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, Scully, I'm going to text you that so I remind it, or remember it, so you remind me. Oh no, oh wait, if I can spell that. Oh no, lady. Stream deck soundbite / channel point? Yeah. There we go. It is saved. Horrific goat. If it wasn't for timer, would be great. Show lab assistant. Yeah. This is the lab assistant. She is incredibly confused as to why this is not really liking it. It's the void. Lab assistant doesn't get enough attention. She gets all of the attention. That's all she does. Constantly. All right, so it's done. And it's venting. Ooh. Okay. Could be more though, TBH. Okay, so she sat out there for the first like 30-ish minutes meowing because she wanted to be in here, but I'm trying to do things like sanitary. And Jasmine, don't eat my Nalgene, please. Good God. And then she does stuff like that. She is a monster. I mean, she's a pretty cute monster, but a monster nonetheless. All right. Ooh, she cooking. All right, let me go out and grab my little cooling rack because I want to get those cooling down. And I was coming back, Jasmine. You're all right. Here comes the Chemical X soup. Grab you a mask too. Well, for right now, we don't really need it. But with how hot that is, I do need a glove. Because let's not burn the shit out of myself again. So I want to say in one of those mushroom streams we did a while back, Hikaru, I'm pretty sure I burnt the crap out of myself on my pressure cooker. If I remember correctly. Ugh. All right. Ooh, oh baby. Oh God, I'm gonna drop that. Oh God, okay. We're good. We're good. Oh. All right, we're just gonna leave you there. Let's tighten that down just a touch. But man, this turned out really interesting. Like this just looks like kind of like chicken broth, but this other one looks, I don't even know how to describe that. That is interesting. It's like congealed. Hey, thanks for the follow, Goat. Appreciate that. Although I do know that you're here only for the lab assistant, which I totally understand. She is pretty cute. Oh God. She does make an appearance in just about every stream, if I'm being totally honest with you. The beginning of every stream should say it's being sponsored by Artist Scully. Actually, I think this is one that, I don't remember who bought this glove. Come to think of it. All right. So, ooh, why is that? Oh, dude, that looks cool. All right, let me switch the camera real quick. You said it, not me, I suppose. Mushies are cool too. Well, I understand totally. But to show you guys what I'm kind of seeing, let's look at, oh, you can't really see it, can you? It is really starting to bubble. Looks like you made beer. It's like, oh dude, that's solidifying. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. All right, let's turn this back over here. Like Jello beer, pretty much. All right, let's see, what temperature is this at? 100, hey, Jasmine. No, you cannot play with this one right now, Kat. All right, so that's at 185, 176. Okay, so I know I played with the temperature gun one time. Hold on, come here. Come here. Can I pick? Okay, never mind. I can't pick you up. Come here. Come here. Come here. I need you for content. Ugh. Do you want to take a look? What's going on? Does it smell funny? One time too many? I mean, it is what it is. I know what is going on. All right. Oh, dude, it's bubbling. Why is this other one not really doing much? Is it because the agar was not dissolved enough, maybe? Cat super smell sense. True. She wanted to smell the beer. All right. Because one thing I've noticed, this guy really isn't doing much, but this one is. Science and cats with caution, fantastic content. Well, thank you. Now, ow, that's claws. I didn't want her to get too close to this because, I mean, it's, oh God, 100, stop it. No. It's 180 degrees and this one is 172. So I don't want to take you to the vet, kitty cat. Not at all. All right, because I don't trust you. You didn't need to jump like that. We're actually going to take the Instapot back to the kitchen for a little bit more room and also so I don't burn myself. Whoa. Why are you doing that? No, I want vent. There we go. No, Jasmine, watch out. Come on, move. We got really hot stuff right now, kitty cat. Alrighty. Throw that there. Whew, all right, now we got a little bit more wiggle room. Perfect. But man, that's so strange. All right, I gotta switch over to my other camera real quick so I can show you guys exactly what I mean. So let me get this up and running. So this is what I mean. So the one on the left looks like it's actually Jell-O. The one on the right looks like chicken soup. Like it's not doing much of anything. Like it just looks like standard ass water. But this guy is thicker. And it's also doing this bubbling. Derpa is trying to keep all the chili to himself. No, not at all. But yeah. So like, and that just looks so viscous. Oh, hello, Jasmine. Do you want to say hi? No? Okay. But no, it just, I don't know. That looks really cool. All right, let me switch it back. All right, there we go. Now we got the lab assistant on the arm, as always. So unfortunately, it just seems to be kind of a waiting game, and Jasmine, no. But we got our plates ready to rock. We can throw this guy over there. And now let's kind of move a little bit of stuff around. Because I don't want to mess this up. Because I'm super awesome, or not super awesome, but super nervous and super excited for making agar. I've never done it before. So the main reason why I'm moving this over here, which you can't quite see, the flow hood is right there that I have, which I can actually go ahead and show you a little bit of how that looks. I gotta switch over the camera though. Oh my goodness. So we've got our flow hood sitting right here with my little chat thing. And basically that's gonna do laminar clean air through it. And this is actually a HEPA filter. And we wanna have that hit our agar plates along with our actual agar. So that way there's nothing in there that can grow until we want something to grow. So that's what, whenever I'm pointing off this way to the hood, that's what this guy looks like. And don't mind the duct tape that's sitting there either. Definitely did not get a little broken in transit, I promise. So to give you kind of a sneak preview, that's where the flow hood is. But I think I will have to move our lovely subscriber badges out of the way a little bit in order to get this done. All right, it's at 162, so it's still a little hot. 160, no, Jasmine. 170 something. I know you see the red dot. This is why I wasn't gonna let you in here. And you could totally see the tail flipping. Okay, but while we're kind of still waiting on this to grow, we've got the pink oyster kit, which I've already shown off, and we're gonna try and clone out of here. So let's see if I can't find one to just at least show you the process for it. We're not gonna like fully do it off the one I select because we wanna make sure our flow hood's actually on. So let's look. Ooh, she's thick. God damn, she really is thick. All right, so we're just gonna kind of pull off one at, oh God, these guys. And so we've got our pink oyster. Hopefully you can see that, and the white balance actually adjusts. See, it looks really bright on my side, but maybe not. So basically we've got our mushroom, and on the inside of here, what we're gonna do, yeah, yummy. I mean, it smells like mushrooms. That earthy scent. I don't really know how to describe what mushrooms actually smell like to somebody's. Jasmine, don't you fucking dare. What that actually smells like to somebody. But what we can do, don't you do it, Gato. You know you're not allowed up on the desk. Yeah, you're not allowed. So when we have the agar ready to rock, we've got our flow hood going on, we've got a mask going, we've got our gloves, we're all sanitary. We're gonna take one of our samples, which it's not gonna be this guy, but what we'll do is we'll take our sterilized X-Acto knife, which we got chilling right here, ready to rock and roll, but I do need my lighter. And assuming I don't cut myself into this, basically, we'll flame sterilize the outside of this guy, cut into that, and extract a piece of tissue to go onto our plates once we have the agar ready to rock and roll, and they're all cooled down. But also, the gills on this thing look so funny. Like, look at that. That's so wild. If Gato jumps and steals the shrooms. You know, I mean, they're edible mushrooms, but I don't know if cats can actually eat them or not. That's actually a good question. I don't know. But let's not find out. Okay, Jasmine? But now that I'm kind of curious, what does the inside of one of these look like? Okay, don't cut yourself. Don't cut yourself. Come on now. Oh, damn. That outside layer is actually kind of hard. That's what she said. Oh geez, look at how pink that thing is. Let's see. Look at how pink that is. I say it looks like string cheese. You're not wrong. Wow, what the hell? You see the little like, oh, hopefully you guys can see that. You see the like little pink veins that are on the inside of that? Look at that, that's so strange. Weird. Mushrooms are so weird. and interesting. But also, this portion right here with the gills, that's actually rather firm. It feels like a stale marshmallow. But this down here feels like kind of a wet marshmallow, like the white bits. That's cool. Science is awesome, and nature is too. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. All right, let's go grab. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spin you. I know. Gotta grab the torch. But we don't tell Scully about the torch, right? But actually, where did I put that torch? Come to think of it. Aha! I found the torch. Oh, don't need that grow light on anymore. Jasmine, you're really gonna dislike it when I turn the torch on. I can already tell you that much right now. Lucky charm. All right, so I busted out the torch, which, like I said, we're not gonna tell Scully about. All right, I'm gonna move up, Jasmine. Gotta roll with me here, cat. Yeah, you can still be seen. So, just a normal torch, but it's also gonna flame sterilize our little kniff a little bit faster versus using a lighter. And it's also more entertaining, which that's what we're here about. Okay, but let's look. Still 170 for that guy, Jasmine. And 150 for that one. So we definitely got things above the temperature that we needed. Didn't we, Jasmine? Yeah. Oh. All right. But while we're doing that, I'm gonna kind of look at which of these mushrooms we're going to steal genetics from. Because out of all of them, I'm really liking, if I can get this any closer to you guys, I'm liking this one right here or this one that I'm putting my finger on. Like those two are the ones that are looking the best for genetic wise. What do I base that off of? Not a clue. It just looks the best, if I'm being totally honest. But I do think I definitely need to update the growing conditions because those guys are still quite dry, unfortunately. What? Prince and I had one of those boxes. That's when I learned why oyster mushrooms are called that. Oh, they're so great. Like, so this is actually the second flush that I ended up getting out of it, because Scully and I, we were actually over in Target one day in the spring whatever section. So I've already grown one bit out of that, soaked it down in water, and then this is like a week later that's already grown like that. So I'm very excited. But the one that I'm super excited about, Jasmine, watch out, hold on, you're okay, we're just spinning, is one that we did a couple weeks back, which was, if I can open this, come on now. Oh, come on, you little shit. Our lion's mane mushrooms, which I think I'm gonna have to possibly buy. Oh, that, yeah, that's what I just figured. Tape came off. Because we ended up doing some lion's mane back on the 16th, which originally came from a culture that we did a while back. All right, we're turning, Jess, we're turning. So this guy itself is basically just, oh, it's actually not as warm as I thought. A little, what, half-gallon jug that's filled with hydrated like pine bedding that you can buy at like Tractor Supply. And it's been sitting in there for quite a while, and I'm not seeing like any growth at all. Which means I might have to up the temperature up in there, because I'm still seeing some water, but not a whole lot. But to kind of show you, this was the culture that we did, and this was quite a while ago. And man, is it really taken off to the point now where we've actually got a little bit of this yellowing going on, which I'm not entirely liking, which it could just be it stripping out colors and such from the actual wood chips that we used. But the fact of the matter that it's this like chunky of mycelium is insane. What are you doing there, cat? Like, this is stupid colonized. Like, good Lord. It's insane. So I might have to do some adjustments on both this guy and actually grow it out. And this one, we might end up, I mean, we'll keep it running, but I just am not really seeing any growth, to be totally honest with you. And it's kind of hard for you guys to see since this is a cloudy container. But when I'm looking at it, it just seems like normal wood chips. I'm not seeing any white, like it's mycelium, which is definitely not what I want to have happen. So we'll probably just let her run. Let's go see what happens from there. Jasmine, we're just turning, promise. But, ooh, what's going on with this guy? Here is another one that we did, and this one's been another little while. So this was actually just some barbecue smoker pellets that we did kind of a similar thing. We hydrated it all, got it really hot, and then we threw in some of our actual cultures that I just showed you guys. But we might actually throw on our little hood, flow hood, I should say. And hopefully this isn't too loud. And if that's too loud, please let me know. All right, so I just opened that guy up in front of the flow hood. Didn't see as much growth as I would like. So that might be another one that we revisit. And if you didn't catch that, I do apologize. I was trying to keep it as close to that the hood as possible. But I think with actually doing some modifications to that camera that we're on right now, it'll look a lot better later on. Well, I know why. It's because the damn thing's not actually on. I mean, it says it's in the 70s up in there, but it's not doing a whole bunch of nothing. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Oh, sorry, Jasmine. I did not mean to sit on your tail. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, and to give you guys kind of an update on the algae that we'd done, as I think Hikaru, you might have been here for that one. Honestly, I think I might have killed it a little bit. And that's when we made the chemical X, I guess you could say. Let me move back over real fast. So I actually got our camera squared away for that. No, I did not. So there we go. If you see on the algae right there, it's looking really clear, which is definitely not good. So I ended up having to buy some more algae cultures earlier today. So whenever, all right, pick a direction, cat. So whenever those come in, we're gonna redo our mushrooms, or not mushrooms, our algae. Is it finally cooling down enough? 1-4. Oh. Oh, you did the eye thing too. Oh my goodness. Hello. All you can see is ears and your tail. And now a head. You're such a strange cat. You do realize that, right, cat? No, don't you think about it. Don't you think about it. So our other little guy is actually sitting at a decent temperature now. It's at 150 something. And this guy's at 140. So this one's actually going down faster. What? Go get her. Go get Scully. Go get Scully. Leave me alone. But it doesn't really seem like it's cooling off very fast. So we might have to just kind of revisit this here in a minute, unfortunately. So definitely don't want to sit here and basically watch water cool down. It's not very thrilling content, unfortunately. So in the meantime, I wonder what we should do, because I think that's kind of all I've got for the night. Oh no. There we go. But yeah, so like I was saying, let's actually switch over to the other microphone.
There we go. So like I was saying, unfortunately for tonight, that seemed like it's going to take quite a while to actually cool down, because it's doing like just a couple degrees. I'm not sure what else we should do for the night, because all the other things that I kind of had set up for this is predicated on the fact that it was getting cool. I kind of already walked through everything else that we're going to do, so I think we might actually just end up closing it down a little bit early. So I know we're actually going to go for another about hour, but I don't really have anything else for you guys tonight, unfortunately. So I think what we might do is we might find somebody in the science category to raid. And hello, Jasmine. Are you going to come up? If you want up while I'm doing this, you better do it now, Kat. Because every time I sit down at my desk, she is all about jumping up here. Let's find something interesting to watch for the night. Could watch some, looks like PC stuff that's going on. There's a CPU upgrading. Some guy's cooking. I don't really know what's going on with that one. Let's go do, because I feel like everybody here would be down for a little bit of that PC action. So we're going to go ahead and raid this gentleman. Braythorn, I think is his name. So thank you guys all for coming. I love you all. And I will update you once we get something going. But before we do that though, here is the Discord if you guys do want to join. Posts up just a bunch of random stuff that we find. We're just growing that out, and we're gonna go ahead and raid PC guy with a very cool microphone. But for now, I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you on Sunday. Beautiful culture. Well, thank you. Definitely trying to keep it that way for sure. So let's go ahead and move it over.